I have cinnamon in my hand. Before we even breathe the new month of October, we need to blow this through our front door. This is a classic little ritual that is supposed to allegedly bring forth good luck, wealth, prosperity, good fortune, you name it, it brings it. So I did this last month to welcome in September, and let me just say, financially, it was a little bit better than the last month. So I was like, you know, I'm good, and I'm gonna do it again. Lock her up. Listen, I'm tired of everything being the same in my life. Am I right? Does anyone else kind of feel the same? Because I'm kind of over it. I feel like I've been looping over and over, like literally the same reality I have been looping for the last like freaking 5 years, it feels. So I'm ready to take charge of the month of October, AKA Libra season, girlies. Hashtag Libra, I am thriving this month. My birthday is on the 16th, so what are you gonna get me? Okay, so in order for me to take full advantage of this month, I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought 2 Moleskine journals. If you're not familiar with these are like the bougie journals that are very overpriced. Oh my God, these were like 22 bucks, $22 each. That's right. I spent nearly 50 bucks on these 2 stupid journals, but you know what? Hey, I love them. This one is going to be used, I actually have been thinking about this. I really wanted it, well, right now, I have been writing all of my thoughts and my deepest secrets in this journal. And sometimes like if I want to manifest or whatever, I don't want to put, this harbors a lot of really negative energy. And you're probably wondering, why is there washi tape and duct tape on your little journal? It's because I was so angry one day, I threw it against, I don't even know where, and the entire thing just like completely ripped. I was angry. I'm fine, I don't have any problems, but on that particular day, I was truly gone. Anyway, so I was like, you know, I really want to start journaling. I want to start goal setting, manifesting, but there's no way I can write it in here because this has a lot of negative hurt energy in here. So I was like, let me start anew and let me get these 2 and have them like specific for things. This is going to be mainly for my goal setting, my manifestations, like really positive affirmations, things in here. So these are going to be things like, this is what I want to happen for October, and also kind of like scripting, which will, maybe we can talk about it later if you want me to, but I really want to just be absolutely neurotic in this thing, like in a good way, where it's like, oh my God, I can't wait to be living in a mansion lake house with like my 3 kids running around and my parents on the property. That would go in here. Anyway, so today we're going to be writing in here as far as like goal setting. And then this black one, I am going to be using it as my new diary. That one, the one that I was showing earlier, I don't know, the vibes are kind of off. Like when I see that, I'm like, wow, my girl is dark. So in here, I really just want to start getting used to writing literally just like everything on my soul in here. We're going to be focusing on goal setting journal. Okay, because I really want October to be one of my best months ever, I need to get into the mentality of, okay, what is gonna make that the best month ever? So the first thing that I wanna do is I first want to goal set. Okay, so first, get your journal, get your phone, and pull up something that you can always revert back to. Okay, so I really wanna begin with goal setting. So I'm gonna write down, okay, so one of my first October goals is I really want to hit 13,000 subscribers or more on my YouTube channel. So I have to write it as if I have it. I have 13,000 or more subscribers on my channel. I go. I'm gonna add this one because I think I really need to spice up my life a little. I go on, that's it. I go on at least one date I have a big birthday celebration. I want to upload 6 videos. I've never in my life done that on YouTube, but I think that would be a very good challenge. So another thing that I want to do is I want to come out with my apartment checklist, like a checklist for like if you're moving into your apartment for the first time or whatever. Honestly, I really want to be a part of like a production firm company. Like I want to help out like behind the scenes of like a media production company, and I want to challenge myself to find an opportunity that gets me there. Okay, maybe I'm going to add that. I want to receive another stream of income. My last goal for the month of October is I really want to try something new or go to a new event. So, hey, listen, we're going to check back in a month and let's see if I accomplished any of these. And I'm so stubborn, knowing me, I'm going to want to complete all these. So, perfect. So, to be honest, like I don't really allow myself to dream big. Comment below if you're kind of similar to me, because I feel like I lead my life as such a realist where I'm like, oh, maybe that'll happen to me. Maybe if I work hard enough, maybe. I just like, I don't dream big. And it's so bad that sometimes I would have a hard time reading fantasy novels, and bear with me, like it was so hard for me to read fantasy because I was like, this isn't real. Someone's writing this book. Like I wouldn't allow myself to just dream and escape and go into like a different kind of like reality. And something that I really want to challenge myself is it's okay if I do that. And I think that it'll bring me a lot of freedom and creativity mentally. So on my next page, okay, so this first page, I spent it kind of like goal setting. And here on one of these pages, I really want to, I'm probably gonna start here and go here. I wanna just fill these pages up with scripting. Now, if you don't know what scripting is, it's basically like writing out your reality in a script way, where it's like, wow, I'm so happy, life is so amazing right now, I'm in my lake house, I'm with my husband, I'm with my 3 kids, whatever the hell, and you're writing it as if it is already like your reality, and you're just like journaling about it. So I'm gonna spend a couple minutes, I'll probably fast forward through this for you guys, but I just kind of want to like, I don't know, I want to maybe, what if I think something that would be really fun is, what if I scripted October? Like I write down a whole story on 2 pages of like how October goes for me. I think that would be really fun, because then I can kind of review and see, wow, with you guys next month, like, wow, this actually happened. So I'm gonna title this October scripting. I'm loving this. Oh my god, I've never scripted before, but like, seriously, I'm kind of vibing with this moment. Like, I'm actually like, I'm feeling it, you know? I'm gonna keep going. The more excited and real it feels, and like me cheesing, like the more it's gonna come true. So this is pretty much what I wrote. It's just talking about this month has been one of the best months of my life. I met a wonderful guy who I have been spending lots of time with. Him and I feel like kindred souls, and we are going to make it official towards Halloween. For my birthday, all of my friends got dressed up and we celebrated me for my birthday. It was one of the most special nights of my life. I should probably have been a little bit more specific about what I did to celebrate my birthday, but it is what it is. To top it off, I was able to collaborate with creative, like-minded people for a media creative project, for a media creative project. It was everything and more, and it filled my soul. I met so many cool new people. Because I hit 13,000 subscribers on my channel, I was contacted by a notable brand for a sponsored video. This would be my second brand deal in a row. This month, I was able to pay off my credit card and start paying off my other debt. So that seems like it wasn't as crazy of dreaming, but for my reality right now, it seems like manageable. Okay, so the last thing that I really want to do at the end of every month and to welcome the new month is to release a few things. So here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to write down releasing. And I think that like what can help me bring really good energy is by just kind of like acknowledging what are some baggage and weight that I have been carrying the whole month of September, or maybe for a while, that I can just release to welcome in a really good month of October. So I wanna, and I feel like I actually did work on this a couple days ago with myself, but I really wanted to release any negative thoughts about my last relationship, any heartbreak that I still have about my last relationship. Like, I think I was journaling with myself the other day, and I realized that like I still have so much, like I don't want to be with my ex, but I really like, I guess I just wasn't admitting to myself that I still have a lot of hurt in my heart because that was my first relationship, my long-term one, and you know, we lived together. And so I realized that any opportunity I had to like talk about it, I realized that, Negeen, maybe you still have some feelings of hurt or sadness. And I really, hold on, I think I journaled about it a couple nights ago, and it just really poured my heart out. And it was like, yeah, it was incredible. I honestly felt so much better. So I really want to release him and forgive. I want to release any resentment, anger, sadness, or frustration I have. Another thing I want to release is I don't want to entertain, like I really want to release these surface relationships with guys that are on a loop. Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, I really want to release my insecurity. Like, I need to have confidence oozing out of me. I'm humble, but I'm tired of having like insecurities. I'm tired of having low confidence. I want to release that this will be my life forever. Not that my life is bad, but I want to welcome change. I want to release my disappointment in others. Like my relationships and my dynamics with people. Like, I think I always kind of judge a little bit where I'm like, I wouldn't do that. But I have to like look at people and their situations with grace and remember that like people don't have the same heart as me. I don't have the same heart as them. Like, I can't compare. I'm going to add that. I want to stop comparing myself to others. I also want to release jealousy. I don't typically ever get jealous, but I think a better word for jealousy is envy. Envy is a little bit different than jealousy. What else do I want to release really fast? I want to release my negative self-talk because I can do anything I set my mind to. And I think that's a good place to end as far as journaling goes. So next up, we are going to just like budget really fast. I just need to like write down like, okay, my rent is going to be this month. My health insurance is going to be this month. I'm just going to like create like the structure of like the payments that I expect to come in. And then we'll dive into the really fun part about me sharing some of my absolute favorite things of September, even TMI stuff. So keep watching because we're about to get into that.
Well, miss, I guess I'll be on my way now.
Okay, so now I'm going to quickly budget. I'm gonna show you what this is gonna look like by sharing my screen. So I don't know if this is like boring for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if like you don't want this to be like a part of the monthly reset. But so I'm gonna begin from my income summary. I have a lot of streams of income and it's hard for me to keep track of. So I think this is actually like a blessing in disguise, so I can kind of start anew. So my first description income summary is, I work for a marketing company, so we're just gonna put that. I'm expected, shoot, I don't wanna reveal how much I make, but, and then my next one is YouTube. Let's just put AdSense. Also, you guys, if you look at the video that we're watching right now, there are chapters. If this is kind of boring for you, skip around. Like how much I made in September on YouTube was $208.81. So 208.81. That's how much I'm expecting, but September isn't over yet. And so that could actually change. Another income is my Amazon, my Shopify. Anyway, so if you're looking here, it says that this is like what my expected total is. And then at the end, you'll see how much you'll actually make for the month. And then I can also kind of check it out here. So now let's go into my monthly bills. My rent has increased and my due date is 10/1/22. I'm expected to pay about, I think the amount of rent that I have to pay when everything is like added up is, I'm assuming it's gonna be around $15.70. Like I think that's how much I'm expecting to pay. But I'll add in the actual, and then whenever I do pay, I'm gonna check that off on the box right here. I think that's pretty much some of my bills. But for right now, I'm good to go. I kind of have like a good template set out, so I know what to expect for the month of October. So I think we're good on budgeting. That was not very fun. But if you want to budget with me and you want to use my same spreadsheet, I really wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. I'll link it in the description below. But let's get to the fun part, my monthly favorites of September. So many categories, and let's get into that right now. Okay, welcome to my favorites of September. Let's begin with my favorite shows of the month. I do have to speak about Dahmer. It is a new show on Netflix played by Evan Peters, who is a phenomenal actor. This is a show about Jeffrey Dahmer, who did 17 gruesome killings, and it was targeted towards Black men and homosexual men, and it was just one of the worst crimes in American history, like very, very gruesome. And this show basically not only is kind of like a biopic, but the reason why I really enjoyed watching this is because unlike documentaries or like recounting really traumatic stories like this in like history, this really dived in deep into the victims' families. I find that sometimes like that, what is that movie with Zac Efron that he did of Ted Bundy? Like I feel like when Zac Efron did that show about Ted Bundy, it was almost like romanticizing him, and it didn't really show a good perspective on like how horrible it was. It kind of just made him seem like this very charming, good-looking man, and he like, you know, was hitting on these women and he ended up murdering them, and it just, I don't know. But I feel like with Dahmer and Evan Peters' portrayal, it just was so well done. You could really see side by side of like the victims and how the victims were sharing their testimony or, you know, their thoughts to Jeffrey Dahmer in the court scene. Like you can see side by side. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The next show that I've been really heavily binging is on Hulu. So that one was on Netflix. This one's on Hulu. It's called Tell Me Lies. If you're looking for like a sexy, steamy, manipulative just really like mind F kind of like college drama between, you know, 20 somethings, this show is it for you. It's a book, and it's basically based on a really tumultuous and toxic relationship between a girl named Lucy and a guy named Steven that she meets in college, and their really toxic relationship. So if you have any girlfriends or guy friends who have been in a very toxic relationship, or you maybe have been in a really toxic relationship, this show is like perfection on really showcasing that, and it's very good so far. I really like it. There are a lot of sexual scenes, so just beware, like don't watch it with your parents in the same room because it's a lot. It's a lot. So thank you, Sheridan, for recommending that and letting me use your Hulu account. Get you a good friend like that. So I really like that show. I don't think there's anything else that I've really been binging as far as shows or movie goes. But let's move on to my song of the month. You guys, this is so embarrassing. If you have Spotify, which on Spotify, if you click on your account, you can see like your top tracks of the month. This was the cringiest like thing for me to reveal to you guys, and I want to do this every single month. But look at what my top 4 tracks were. And pause this video and like listen to the song Cars by Gary Newman. Like that, I can't play it because I'm not gonna get monetized for this video. If I do, they'll flag it. But I found this song because it played on a random TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, this is like an 80s song. Like I remember this. And I just could not stop playing it. And I played it so much that Spotify's like, girly, are you okay? And I'm like, no. So I basically created a Spotify playlist, if you want to follow it, every single month when I do my monthly resets and I go over my top songs of the month. I'm going to just add it to this playlist. So if you want to follow it, I will link it down below, and you can just start listening to the songs that I've been binging every month if that's of interest to you. My favorite product of the month is this vitamin C serum from Sunday Riley or Summer Friday. I forgot which brand it was. It is so good. I got it from my friend Sonali's dinner party event, and they gave this out, and I was like, holy crap, this is so good. And I've been using it every single day, and I love it. My WTF moment of the month. So every month I want to share like a WTF moment that happened to me. I matched with a guy on Bumble, and he was a race car driver, and I was like, hey, are you racing today? And he's like, no, but I do have this Tesla race car that I'm driving around. And I was like, great, come pick me up. And he was like, okay, yeah, I'll come get you right now. This guy literally picked me up in a race car Tesla, which obviously like I shouldn't have gone, but I was like, I'll do it for the plot. And I went, we literally zoomed around for like 15-20 minutes, and then he dropped me back off at home. And I was like, this was so weird. I will never see him again because there was no chemistry, but I was like so bored. So that was really fun and really weird. Anyway, yeah, so that was just a very bizarre WTF moment that I obviously should not go in a car with a random guy, but I was just like, whatever. Anyway, so you guys are probably like, what was this video? If you like this video, there's no other way for me to know other than you liking this by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and commenting below like, Negeen, I really like this video, do more of these. So comment below, let a hoe know, and hopefully if you all like this, I will see you in my November monthly reset, and I will not only follow up on did I meet my goals and my new goals for that month. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was entertaining or fun or something within that line. Love you guys, kisses, and I can't wait for my October videos to come. Love you, bye.